Here's another example of partial fractions, but this time the question has suggested the split. And we've got to work out the values of the constants a, b, and c. To solve it, we need to put the right-hand side of this equation over a common denominator, and that common denominator will be x minus 3, 1 minus 2x. But what will the numerator be? Well, we've got to go through the routine. Remember, this is divided by 1. Okay, 1 goes into this denominator that number of times. So this will be a with these two brackets, which is x minus 3, 1 minus 2x, plus x minus 3 goes into the denominator 1 minus 2x times, which will be multiplied by b. So this is b, 1 minus 2x. 1 minus 2x goes into the denominator x minus 3 times. So this is plus c, x minus 3. So effectively now the numerators are equal to each other because the denominators are the same. And the trick again we're going to employ is we're going to substitute x minus 3 equals 0. And the other one we're going to do is 1 minus 2x equals 0. And I shall write the results below. If x minus 3 is equal to 0, I get 1 plus 11x minus 6x squared equals. Both the a and the c terms go to 0. So this is simply equal to b, 1 minus 2x. I'll go on to solve that a bit more later on. And what about the other one? 1 minus 2x is equal to 0. And that means that the a and the b terms are knocked out. And I get that 1 plus 11x minus 6x squared must be equal to c, x minus 3. With both of those definitions, x minus 3 equals 0, this means that x equals 3. And this one means that x is equal to half. So simplifying this first expression, I get 1 plus 33 minus 9 times 6 is 54 equals b. 1 minus 2 times 3 is negative 6, so this is negative 5b. Therefore, negative 20 is equal to negative 5b, and therefore right at the bottom of the page we get the b is equal to 4, and that's the first of our results. And solving this equation, I get 1 plus 11 over 2 minus x squared is a quarter, so this will be 6 over 4, and that's equal to c, so this is multiplied by negative 5 over 2. So if I multiply through by 4, I get 4 plus 22 minus 6 is equal to, the 4 cancels with the 2, so this becomes negative 10c. So coming over here, 4 plus 22, 26, take away 6, 20, c is equal to negative 2. And that's the second of our results. That's just by selecting x to be a convenient number so that we can obliterate certain terms in our very long expression here. Now, what about a? Well, if you look at this multiplication here, this is the only multiplication in the entire numerator on the right-hand side that generates x squared. And this must be equal to the coefficient of x squared on the left-hand side of the equation. So I can say that, therefore, negative 6x squared must be equal to a, I'm working this out, this is negative 2x squared. The x squareds leave us, and what remains is negative 6 is equal to negative 2a, and therefore a is equal to 3. And there's the third of our answers. So you'll forgive me if I don't rewrite the whole of the question again, because we've got the values now of our constants A, B, and C, and they're the answers I've underlined in red. And there you have it.